Hey guys, welcome back and happy 2020. I planned on getting the Zuma fired up today. A simple put some gas in it and turn the key, but then I noticed we got a bunch of oil all over the lift, and there's oil all over the pipe. I think the pump might have a little bit of a leak on it, so I'm going to check that out before I go any further. Well, I figured out why there's an oil leak. I never plugged the oil line into the carburetor, so gravity just fed it from the tank down to the pump, and then I guess it trickled past the pump and then up. I mean, I guess that could happen. This is a non-cable operated pump, so it went from here down to the pump, and then I guess the pressure from gravity made it drip just a little bit because it rolled right down into the plastics, and then the plastics ended up leaking all over the pipe. No worries, we'll get all this taken care of. Alright, so I think it's ready to fire up. I just gotta put some fuel in it. But let's go over what we've done so far. So first off, we got rid of the stock carburetor and I installed the aftermarket replacement stock carburetor, I should say. I don't have any lines hooked up to it yet because I cannot operate the throttle while it's being held on. So, I installed a fuel filter since I'm missing the stock fuel filter in the carburetor. And I have this all hooked up to this manual fuel valve. Because of that, I had to block off the vacuum line on the carburetor. I've installed a new battery. Very strange that the key does not activate anything, but it does start. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some fuel in this thing. I'm going to see if I can get it to fire up. I had a feeling. The float's stuck, it's leaking already. See if it leaks again. Sometimes if you just shake a carburetor, you can get the float needle to seat. Let's see if this thing fires up. From leaking so much, but it runs. I'm gonna try to get everything back together, put a new band clamp on the carburetor, get the seat on, get the body panels on, and then we're gonna go for a test drive. Alright guys, before I actually ride this thing, I'm gonna inspect the CVT and just make sure that's all healthy. I don't want to take off and have a variator explode or a belt snap or something on me. Just, you know, a little bit of preventative maintenance. Let's get this CVT torn apart and inspected, huh? Man, that thing looks good. Doesn't look any bad, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this back together and go for a ride.